Priest achievement. Dr. Boom's Matinée. Play 15 and then 30 minions created by Puppet Theater. So, good news and bad news about this one. Puppet Theater is a location. So there's not too much that they can do to stop you from getting these off. But on the other hand, there's really not much that you can do either on your side to get more uses out of this per game. There's not really a way to copy locations. Actually, there is one way, but it's kind of clunky. Let me show you what I mean. Alright, so you've got the Puppet Theater itself. Choose an enemy minion, get a 1/1 copy of it that costs 1. And the only way that I can think of, and please let me know if you know of another way, but the only way that I can think of that you could get more of these is to have them in your hand and photograph them, and then draw that snapshot and get more. So I would not rely on that to get additional. I think you could probably just make 4 progress per game in most cases. Maybe this will let you get 6 progress in a game sometime, but that's 150%. So you shouldn't scoff at the opportunity if it presents itself. Meanwhile, I also want things that will put minions on their side of the board, just in case you're going against like a no minion deck. Although even those have ways to summon stuff, but Dirty Rat, Leroy Jenkins, and the Worgen Roadie will all put something on their side of the board for you to copy if there isn't anything. And, they're not awful cards in their own right. I do have the Gatekeeper here because, if you have a big hand and you don't have your theater, maybe you can just shuffle it away and get some. I'm going to have plenty of draw because this is really the only thing that I care about. But I do also want, survival tools. So we'll see what else makes it in. Okay, so we've got Anduin's Gift for a little bit of versatility. Power Word Shield can draw, or Shadow Word Pain or Mind Control can be removal. Crimson Clergy for draw. Gold Panner and Loot Hoarder. Benevolent Banker, which could be used for yourself. I only have one of them though. Holy Nova for some pretty standard priest removal. I do not know. So the Puppet Theater produces copies that cost 1. Those copies could get copied by Pip, but I do not know if the copied copies will count towards the achievement. So I'm going to try to do that at least once just for the science of it. But I would, if I were to guess, I would say that doesn't work. Mind control text, especially if I'm going to potentially be putting minions on their board. A Shadow Word Steal, especially if I'm going to be potentially putting minions on their board. A couple of Light Bombs for just in case. Sylvanas. And of course, Amanthul is never a bad thing. So, let's get in there.
Tyrande versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I cannot find eternal rest, and neither will you.
Certainly don't need these quickly, although if they try to flood the board, a Holy Nova could be clutch. Like early.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Well, they're not a no minion deck.
I smell golden in their waters. Keep on panning.
This is a cute combo if they have 3 minions. Pull something from their hand and take the best one. honestly, I have one of my things now, and I have an opportunity to just do this. I think this is more valuable than drawing another card with Gold
Get
Penner.
your
I'll
own
just go ahead and do
pen.
this and kill them both. I could grab a minion immediately, but I'd like to wait for a better option, maybe. Plus, in order to play it immediately, I'd have to use a coin, and I don't want to do that right now if I don't have to.
Time runs out on me.
Ah. Well, that's certainly going to wait until I have the other location at least. But, you know, maybe I do want to just... This could be a decent battle cry. Actually, sure.
Light sings, and the impure fall. Need more lava.
Time runs out on me.
I don't know how much I care about them forging cards. I think in this case,
Mind if I roll
I just want to do that.
Reality woven.
I think I do want one of... hang on, do I have... Okay, yeah. I think I do want a copy of that. They probably don't have a whole lot of healing. I think I will just take
Engaging
their
TC
biggest
130
minion.
into dislocator.
Okay, I do have an opportunity to do the thing, so I only have 2 1-cost cards in the hand. I do have room for both of them. Unfortunately, I can only play one of them right now if I want to gain the armor, and I do.
Job done.
Let's lighten the mood.
I need armor most of all, so I'm just gonna do that.
Pressure builds. Magma rises.
I think I'm just... I think the only chance I have to do to survive anything here is even if I take the biggest minion they've got. Well, they don't get the things.
Engaging
I can
TC
take
hunter
that.
Into dislocator.
But then the
Time's up. Let's do this.
biggest thing I can kill is that, and I'm still dead on board.
The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
Okay. So I had a little bit of bad luck there. I only saw one of the locations, and I didn't see either of the Gaslight Gatekeepers, which would have been good chances to see the other location. But also, I only have 2 progress here, which means that Pip, the copied copy from Pip, does not count towards the achievement as I expected. So science successfully completed. I'll replace Pip with something, but I won't do another game just to showcase that. I'll just replace her in the deck list. But yeah, I think the deck is decent for this. I think I just ran into some bad luck with not drawing quite my other ways to get the location. So I only made 2 progress this game. But I mean, the only other thing that I can do is draw the other location, or possibly take a picture of one of them for 6, or on the outside maybe even 8 progress in a game. This one is just kind of gonna be a little bit of a slog, and I don't see a way around that, unfortunately. But hopefully this has helped you out a little bit, and I did do some science for you. So there you go. Have a good one.